still loud in Soho, but super excited. First of all, the day, I gotta speak low, there's somebody sleeping, but we gotta respect everybody. Everybody who's sleeping, you gotta respect it, no matter where they're sleeping. Anyway, first, the day is amazing. The day is gorgeous. And you're gonna hear me say this a lot, but look at this. See that glare in the sun right there? That means summer's here, or spring. So, and you see that dude over there with the tee and the shorts, oh, t-shirt, a sweater, whatever. It's beautiful. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm wearing a short sleeve. But I don't know if you guys read the title that I work hard on, but it's new bike day. So here it is. I'm so excited, I don't even know what to say about it. Let's go for a ride. Got an OBGYN. You know what I'm saying? I got everything here. Trees, brownstones. God, that's dope. Approved oil, bro. It is phenomenal outside. Huh, kind of like that word. Holy. You know, this is gonna be a really bad initial review, and I say that because I don't know if it's the bike or it's the weather. All right, so hopefully y'all can see me. The sun glare, I'm not complaining, but this, oh my God. If I didn't like the way this bike rode, I would love the way it looks. Some of you might remember that I leaked I have a friend that works at Specialized headquarters. I ended up leaking a photo of the blueprint of the SL8, and if you recall, I said how much I hated it. It was like a red drawing of it, and a boardroom photo is what they called it, and I thought it was disgusting. I think, but something about it, like this color, I guess it grows on you, but I mean the bike, it grows on you, but the color is, I hate green. I don't hate green, I hate that high vis green that Trek loves to put on vests and shoes, and I hate that green. This is the green I hate. But on here, it just looks terrific, right? With the pink. I love pink, so. Anyway, this is my initial review of this bike. Damn. Oh, hold on, wait for me. I don't even know them. I'm horrible at reviewing, but I do know Tarmacs. I do know LA Sprints. I do know Specialized. If you want to see a real review, I guess go to another YouTuber. It's probably somewhere on the side of your screen. But yeah, my reviews suck. I don't know the terms. I don't work at Specialized. So my initial review, it feels weird in a good way. Right, it feels weird, and it's because if you have right now, if you have an SL7, whether it's S-Works or not, and you have a Athos, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you close your eyes and you ride this bike, don't do that. You're gonna think that you might be on an Athos. And it's weird because if you have an Athos, you know that they're not fast. And I know it's all about the person. I get it. Athos has a very unique way of riding that is really good. And this one has it. This bike has it. All right. This bike has that. But then it's fast at the same time. So it's like you're on a bike that, the reason why I say it's weird is because you feel like it's not supposed to be going fast. Like, you know, it's one of those things. Now, putting that aside, the reason why I bought this bike, there's a few reasons. I had to buy this bike. I had to get rid of my SL7 for something that had happened with it. And so I didn't really buy it. I didn't really buy the bike. I bought the bike. I didn't buy the bike, whatever. But so the SL7, if you have an SL7, keep it. Wait for the SL9. But if you're like me, who has an SL7 and was looking, there's something missing in an SL7 that had me wanting more. Amazing bike, but that initial, what do you call that again? I told you this review was gonna be horrible. That initial, the takeoff, right? The low end, I think they call it, the takeoff, it wasn't there. It was very laggy at the start. But once you got past that process, now you're smooth sailing, you're keeping up, you're good. But, you know, like sprinting out of a curve, things like that, you know, punching up a climb, that was missing in the SL7. And it's a little soft, right? And you know, you've heard of many people say that they prefer the SL6 because it had that, but it wasn't aero. So, which is why you saw that I bought the Sprint, and I said it over and over. It's a fast bike. I like it more than the SL7 because the Sprint has that. It has that initial, you know, punchiness, the twitchiness. This bike combines that of the Sprint and the SL6 with the aero part of the SL7. and the comfort of an ethos. It feels like a magic carpet, I think, I would say. Sorry, I gotta take this off. It feels like a magic carpet. So it's dope, and everybody's gonna have a different review. Some people would say a different opinion. I mean, some people would obviously say, like, you know, there's no difference. I didn't feel a difference between my SL7. I have both. I read it over and over. I have both the SL7 and SL8. I didn't feel a difference. Is it the wheels? I mean, I have the same zips with the same size 30 tires. Like, what is it? So what are people? What is it that people are not feeling? When I say it's faster, once you get going, it's the same. It's the same, but the initial, if you want to sprint past somebody, you know, sprint up a hill, that's the part that matters to me, and that's the part that's different about this bike. So I'm extremely happy, and I feel like they checked off the boxes as far as getting what I initially asked for, which was put my LA Sprint from 2016 together with an SL7 and an SL6 and an 8. Those, let's go, let's do it. Yeah, I feel like that's what they did. Now let's talk about, what are we talking about? Okay, bike review. Shit, crap. So there are some differences. So I was at the store, and obviously I transferred most things, but not everything. So this one was one. I transferred my old red and force power meter 5037. Huh, okay, I didn't know that. I transferred my chain and my cassette. I'm keeping that. There's still a lot of life left to it, but I'm keeping the rainbow. I think it just brings in everything pretty good. And these things are not permanent, so whatever. If I don't like it one day, I'll change it to silver. But the game changer, obviously, it's transfer my saddle. I got a 0 offset C-post instead of the 15. They threw that in, thank God. Thank you, Boris at Sheepshead Bay. This is a game changer. If you guys recall me saying that, I hate this word, that they were mushy in the past, they changed the reservoir from up here to here. So now, check this out. No mushiness. And if you're down here, or I don't know who does this, who rides like this is fucking weird, but look at this. The braking power is insane. The hand position, it's incredible, right? I'm at Prospect Park, by the way. Like, the ergonomics is insane, and they've kind of flare out. This is a very old review, because these are old now, or maybe. So I'm so happy with these, and I recommend these 100%. If you have SRAM, the old SRAM Red, if you have SRAM Force, which I like SRAM Force, but this is 100% worth the upgrade. I know they're like $675 each, but they're worth the upgrade. Another thing I love, check this out. Right now I'm cross chaining, so now you have those, like I said, I'm a horrible reviewer, I'm not getting paid for this, but now you have micro adjustments, is it? When it moves, all right, here. So I'm shifting the back. So when you shift the back, this one, see, it moves to keep the chain in line. So now, so fewer drop chains, and yeah. And I got the SRAM. I got these two SRAM Red. I'm gonna change this soon. It's all scratched up. And then SRAM Red, whatever. The other thing that they didn't do, and he just wanted to make sure, and it feels weird. It feels off. It feels off, but like I said in the past, I've always ridden my bikes slammed, and I don't have back pain. I feel great. I guess I'm very flexible. This one has a 10mm spacer, if you notice. So that feels weird while I'm riding, so I might have to slam it, but maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe I'll leave it like that for now, but that feels very weird. And oh, these buttons right now, they're just for the shifting, but it's nice to have them, and then I'll probably pair them up for that to change the pages. So yeah, I'm happy with the color. I got it on Easter, you know, the Easter egg color. Man, these guys already came back around. Good thing I'm sitting down here, because otherwise I would have just wanted to take off, and I went to the gym this morning. I don't have legs, but yeah. So yeah, I guess that's my review of the SL8. Never thought I would actually have one. I really love my SL7 a lot, and it kind of made me appreciate my Sprint, my pink bike, a lot too, because it felt like a different bike. Now this one feels like both of them together, but I'm not selling my Sprint ever. That would be my forever bike. Yeah, let's get a... I have to meet my brother for sushi or something, but damn, I want to stay here. And one more thing, if you're in the market or considering getting an SL7 or SL8, and you're like, should I get the Pro model or the S-Works model? Now, not the SL6, but the SL7 and the SL8 now have the same stiffness. So the only difference is weight. So they managed to create the same stiffness with a heavier carbon for the non-S-Works model. So for me, because both bikes were about the same price, don't be jealous, shoot. But for me, because they were the same price, it was down to color. I'm not a big look at me, I have an S-Works type of dude. Like, I just like to ride my bike, but I didn't like the colors that were available for the S-Works model, and they are slightly lighter, but most importantly for me, the fact that they're both equally as stiff, and you can look this up, but they're equally as stiff. Just one is lighter, which you can achieve by buying, you know, you save the money and get like SRAM red. Now you have a light stiff bike. Who cares what people say? But if you have, you know, if you have a bunch of money and it's burning a hole in your pocket, then get the S-Works, and you like the color, whatever. But yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm still trying to climb this hill. I guess that's it. It's so beautiful out. I'm gonna head on home. The bike is dope. Like I said, I'm not an official reviewer, but, and I'm a little biased, but don't take my review that seriously. But I'm in love with it. I wish I could ride a little more today, but I have other plans. And see you on the next video. Peace.